Buddy, we're going to get started in just 1 second. We're not quite there yet. Not quite time yet. It's a little bit early for the YouTube crowd. We got to wake them up. You know, we got to get their little slippers on, walk them over to their little tablet so they can watch the stream. Where are they at? Where are you guys at? There you are. Man, YouTube is really slow today. What happened to you guys? You guys must have been up late last night, weren't you? Yeah, I know. I know what happened. I know. I get it. YouTube's always doing silly stuff. Silly YouTube, they call them. That's the word on the street. Silly YouTube. Okay, I think we got YouTube online now. I think they're all happy over there. All right. Let's do a quick systems check again. Because every time you change something, you got to check it again. Test. There we go. Check 1, check 2, check 3 is working. All right, it is. We are on fire today. Yes, we should put that out. You ready? Are we ready? Is this what you're here for? Are you not entertained? You will be. We're going to continue our campaign in the North Atlantic, 1984, with some silly British boat that is kind of good. Kind of impressed with it, actually. Does a good job being submarine. Let's go ahead and read our briefing so we know what to do. I have no idea. An enemy cruise missile submarine is transiting southward into the Norwegian Sea. That's interesting. Okay, ooh, let's make sure we're good. We're good. I'm just checking the data here. The data looks good. Damn, you look good. Who is that? Who is that over there? Is that John Bloor? I think we have John Bloor in the house. Ian says he can't wait to see the new sub game. I know, man. Dude, that put a shot of, I feel 10 years younger. I feel like it's 2017 again. All right, you must sink it. We have to sink this submarine. Is it diesel electric Juliet class? Oh, that's going to be good. I happen to know what to look for with the Juliet class. And his name's Romeo, and he's a jerk. Okay, so, what? We have multiple submarine contacts in the Norwegian Sea, Admiral. Which one do you want me to sink? Oh, no. No. Oh, wait. Oh. Uh-oh. That's a tank. I know what that is. Hope for West Germany. No. I've been watching the news, which is something I should not do, but there's no hope for West Germany. No. Allied groups broke into Soviet occupied territory. Oh, Germany's saved. Thanks, communism. Okay, real quick before we do this. Oh no, is it going to make me go back to the main menu? Okay, hold on 1 second. I got to go back to the main menu for 1 second, and never mind. Disregard my last. We're going to do it after the battle, apparently. Okay. We have new sonar contact bearing 335. We're going to head up there. We're headed 037. We're going this way. He's over there. We're going the wrong direction. We've got to make a turn. We have, oh, this is so good. We have a very strong surface duct. Yeah. And he's at 250 feet, so he's actually useful. Huh. Well, we're already off to a good start. This Juliet might be screwed. All right, I'm going for it. We're going all in. I'm putting both feet in my little fuzzy slippers at 15,000 yards. Can I go to 10? 10,000 yards. Yes. 10,000 yards fight. I didn't even check the torpedo room. That's really loud. Holy smokes, that was loud. All right, we got a less caffeine for that man right there. Yeah, I almost said 1917. I know, right? Yeah. So the Titanic sank, and now I'm upset. Yeah. Okay. It's time to get serious. It's time to be serious. This is professional submarine hunting is commencing now, folks. Mark the time. No more jokes. Joke time over. We're looking for a Juliet. Give me that Juliet. You better give me that Juliet. You better give me that Juliet. Where's that Juliet at? It's a tango. It's not a tango. It looks like one before you get a good look at the other side. I know. Oh, there she is.
Con sonar.
There she is.
Is classified as submerged submarine.
Oh, did someone not escort the Juliet? Are you all by your lonesome? What? Well. Behold the consequences of your own decisions. That's how you got here. Yeah. All right, so what are we going to do? So this is a very rare opportunity in that we have there weren't many Juliet submarines. They didn't make a lot of them. I'm guessing 10, because in the Cold War, 10 was not a lot. But it's a diesel boat, so it doesn't go that fast. And it's loaded down with these heavy, old school, 1950s era submarine launched, so credit for that, anti-ship missiles. It's like 4 of them, right? I think Juliet had 4, because the Echo ended up with 8. The Echo is the next generation Juliet. So this is their first attempt, Soviet Union's first attempt to put, an anti-ship missile launched from a submarine in that position. I'm going to look up real quick. It doesn't say, okay, it doesn't say in the encyclopedia. I'm pretty sure she can launch from the submerged position. This is something we Americans do not like to admit because we were too busy, I don't know, invading Korea at the time. We were not the first to conduct a submarine launch anti-ship or even anti-land cruise missile. The Soviet Union beat us to it by a lot because we were busy with the Korean thing, and then right after Korea, we were like, let's go to the moon. That'd be fun. And the Navy's like, wait, guys, they've got the submarine that can shoot from a submerged position, secret aircraft carrier. And John F. Kennedy's like, to the moon. He was the very first Wall Street guy. And so that's what the Juliet does. This is old school submarine launch cruise missiles. Now, because she's not fast, we can have our way with her. So, that's what we're going to do. What are we going to do? So, we have to turn. So, we have a good bearing. We have good classification. What's the next thing we need? We need a good range. We've already been on this leg for 4 minutes. We don't need more data going this direction. We got to pick another direction that doesn't put her in our baffles. Now, typically, your first turn isn't going to be towards a nuclear or towards any submarine, especially a diesel boat, because you really don't know what the detection range is. We should actually look that up. What's the detection range here? Real quick. 98. It's really close. This Juliet's not far away from us. So, I'm going to take her bearing, and I'm going to add 100 degrees to it. So 333, we'll make it 330. Plus 100 is 430, minus 360 is 4070. So we're going to come to 070. What's our current course? 050. So that's going to be a 20-degree course change. That may not be enough to get good data on her, but that's what we're going to do.
Right to 070, helm I.
So pay attention to this part. With your towed array out, this works without the towed array too, but it's better with. You get a leg of data on a course of 3 or 4 minutes, and then you make a course change usually of 30 degrees. We're going to go 20 because I don't want to put them in our baffles. And then you do a couple minutes on this course, and you lock them up. Sonar just gets in there and gets them, and it locks them right down. We'll even watch it happen in real time here. So we're on the new course. Because we have the towed array, there's a little bit of a lag there. And then you need like a minute or 2 of data for the waterfall to come down. You guys will see this all in the new game. I won't have to tell you about it. You'll be able to watch it happen. It's going to be great. So once the towed array stabilizes, we get just a little bit of
steady course.
Okay, so now that starts the timer. From here, the towed array, depending on our speed, will be stable in probably a minute. We'll just say 1 minute, because this game, I don't know if it simulates that. And then we got to get another minute of data. And we should have the Juliet dead to rights at that point. All right, we're going to go ahead and answer some questions. Hillbilly's here. How's it going, Hillbilly Scholar? You always love my whiteboard videos? I know, me too. They made me take them down, yeah. I thought I could get away. So if you guys go on the Jive Turkey YouTube page, somewhere on the front page is a playlist of a Blackboard series. I tried to bring back the Blackboard series, I tried to make a Blackboard series, which was essentially the whiteboard series, just, 2024, and that I got 1 episode into that got shot down immediately. I was like, no, they're still watching me. They're making sure I don't break the rules, the bastards. All right, so this Juliet did move a little bit. So he's going south. He could even be coming towards us. We don't want him to be coming towards us. That'd be bad. We're in very poor acoustic conditions right now, which is surprising because it's not like really wavy up there. But for whatever reason, it's very noisy right now. That's kind of helping us. So I'm going to go below the layer and see if we lose contact. Chances are we do. So let's go 10 degrees down, and let's ingest about 10,000 pounds of seawater, making us slightly negatively buoyant. We're going to go down and see if we should lose contact around 250 to 300 feet is what I think is going to happen. Yeah. You always wondered why the enemies use depth charges, but the U.S. stopped doing so? Because our torpedoes are so good. Yeah, our torpedoes are so good. Plus, if we want to depth charge you...
Passing 100 feet.
I mean, we might as well put a torpedo on you. Like, if we depth charge you, we have to know exactly where you're at. If you know exactly where someone is, you put a weapon on them. This is not an Akula, this is an Astute. This is the British Astute class. It's very fancy. They have a T-powered kettle right here. All right, what's our depth? I want to watch our depth, make sure we lose contact at the right time.
200 feet.
All right, we're going by 200 feet. We're about to pass through the layer. The layer's at 250 feet. We're at 220 right now. Right above the layer, still have good contact. So we know we can always come back to 220 and regain contact if we need to. We're going 250 right now. We still have contact, that's good. All right, we're gonna go ahead and level off at 300. Just pull the nose up on this bad boy. We're completely beneath the layer now. We're in essentially the shadow zone. Good, yeah, we're good. And we still have contact. This is fantastic. So there's no way he's going to hear us. Now that we did our initial turn away, and we still have really good data, I'm going to go ahead and change speed, because I'm confident I can make a little more speed and not get detected.
Make
So
turns for
we're going to make turns for 10 knots now.
Maneuvering eye.
This is going to give us better information in sonar. So we'll stay at this course for 1 minute, approximately. And then we're going to turn back towards the target, and that should lock him right up. Silly says, sorry for pawking. You explained how Russian nuclear powered worked. In my mind, you explained what Wikipedia said. You made it possible to understand. Oh, I'm glad you understood it. Yeah, I really enjoyed all those videos that I made about like tutorial stuff. I'll be doing tutorials on modern naval warfare as well. Yeah. Like, that's going to be the main thing. Like, we'll still do the lectures for Subbrief. That's not stopping. But I'm kind of handing the reins of that over to Tafon. He's always written them, like, for years now. He's been our writer for over 2 years now. So, the only thing I'll still voice him. But he's going to write them as he's always been doing. That doesn't change. And whenever he gets me one, I'll put it on YouTube and on the Patreon. Yeah. And then we're going to do a seismic shift towards the Jive Turkey channel on May 18th. That's the plan. Okay, we did lose contact because we sped up. So this does not help us. So we're going to go back down to 5 knots. Hello, did we slow down?
Make turns for 5 knots.
There it goes.
Maneuvering eye.
It didn't take the order the first time. How did you really dodge a torpedo? Well, I'm not going to talk about real tactics. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do that. Be cool if there was a mod in the game that voices English accents. Yeah.
Con maneuvering.
I mean,
Making
I
turns
speak
for
English.
5 knots.
What kind of accent do you think I have? I'm offended by that. How dare you, Cotton Cuddles, over there insulting me and telling me I don't have an English accent. 10,000 pounds is the weight of 4 XOs. I've seen some skinny XOs. Every XO I ever had on my boat, it usually happened for 2 years, sometimes 3, but 2 years is the average. Every one of them lost weight. Yeah, that is a stressful position. The XO is the proving ground. It's the rampart. It's what you have to overcome to be a captain. To be a captain of a ship or a submarine or a captain of anything, a commanding officer in the Navy, you got to do 2 things. There's literally a qual card to become a qualified captain. So you got to have the knowledge, you got to have the experience, you got to actually go down to the weapons range at AUTEC and shoot real torpedoes, without the warhead, but real torpedoes, at a usually real target. Because I was that target quite often in another submarine. So we'd have a bunch of captains, we got to qualify, so would they. They would spend 1 or 2 days shooting all their weapons, usually 10 to 15, and then we'd spend the next day shooting our weapons, and we'd end up with their batch of CEOs qualified and our batch of CEOs qualified. Everybody's happy, right? Everybody's qualified. But the other step, the step that's kind of like not spoken of, even if you did that, even if you qualified captain, if you had a negative exotor or your exotor failed because of whatever reason, it's not even your fault, right? But you were on a ship that ran aground and you weren't driving it and you're not the captain, you're just the XO. Sometimes you get lumped into that. So if you had a negative experience, you're probably not going to get a command. Because we have way more captains, I think we might even have more admirals at this point, than we have ships in the Navy, by a lot. Now, we also have shore commands that need commanding officers as well. So it's not just ships and airplanes and subs. There's a lot of shore commands. But we definitely overall have way more commanding officers and above than we have commands to put them in. So you got to do both. You have to have a positive exotor and you got to be qualified. All right, so we did not regain him. This is interesting. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn back towards.
Come left 2, 3.
And we're going to make our depth 200
I.
feet. We're going to come up above the layer now.
Make depth 200 feet. Dive on.
We don't want this guy to get away. Two nations divided by a we're not divided at all. They sent their king over here. Did you see the king? He brought his side piece, the queen. Yeah. Well, I guess that wouldn't be the side piece because that's the other lady.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 1.
Yeah,
bearing
so he
3,
brought the queen
1,
over.
3.
She seemed nice. But yeah, so I guess we're bros again. Because the king and he went to the Senate and Congress and talked. Said a bunch of really nice things about us. I was like, man, this guy's cool. I like this guy. All right, so we regained him.
Come left 2, 3, 4, 1. Helm I.
I'm going to drive northwest, kind of towards him. I think he's headed south. That's my guess.
Con, dive at 200 feet. Dive on.
We're above the layer, 10 knots, 200 feet, solid track. Really good ranges coming in. His sonar signature is tight. That's good. That's a good cut right there. You can print that. You can print that. King and Queen, the Dutch or the other one. Oh, do you know what?
Helm, steady course.
I saw, I think it was the Queen of the Netherlands. And she's really cool. She took a tour of a submarine and actually went onto the boat, like down inside the hatch. Not too many royalty will do that because every submarine in the world, whether it's nuclear or not, smells horrible. It's just, you can't help it. You can ventilate it, you can clean it all you want. It's just the smell of food and grease combined with diesel. Even nuclear boats have diesel engines. And then just stale air. And you can recirculate and ventilate that air over and over again. It never gets rid of the smell. Plus you have all this fake leather. We call it naga hide, but it's essentially fake leather that has its own odor. And then just underneath that, as like an accent smell, is all of the soap and bleach and cleaner the crew is using every day to try and keep the boat clean and keep that smell down. But even as powerful as those aerosols smell, it doesn't overcome the smell of all the other chemicals that are going on inside that submarine. I gave a tour to a group of old people once. I guess they were bored or something. They came down in a little bus. I think, oh no, there was like a senator with them. So it was like a senator and his friends. And there was one lady that got to the hatch and was like, I'm not going down there. What's that smell? I remember her saying that. What's that smell? I'm like, that's the boat. That's where you going, lady. And she would not go down. She waited on the pier for like an hour while I took the other people around the boat. Yeah. I don't blame her. It doesn't smell good. But the Queen of the Netherlands, that lady, I don't know her name. She definitely went down on the sub. And I was like, respect. And she was dressed all nice. She had like this white purse bag. white gloves on. Yeah, it was crazy. Now, this is interesting. So we've made 2 course changes and 2 speed changes, and we don't have a really good solution on this Juliet. If you notice, he hasn't moved very much. So I think we're just going to get to a good evasion course, which is anywhere not going towards him, right? And we're going to shoot him. We're going to go 060.
Come right to 060. Helm I.
We're going to come to a head 2/3, which is
Main turns
10 knots.
10 knots. Maneuvering I.
And anytime you shoot a diesel boat, you want to have active homing on your torpedo, so I'm setting that up right now. We know his range is inside 10,000 yards for sure. Not because we set it to that for the engagement. We're not tracking any diesel boat passively greater than 10,000 yards in the best conditions, and these are kind of bad conditions. So he's probably somewhere close to 5. I'm going to set the enable range at 3.5 right on his bearing. I don't want to make it any closer because I don't want the weapon to come back at us. We should also go beneath the layer. So the layer's at 250.
Steady course.
I'm going to make our
300 feet. Dive
our
high.
new depth's going to be 300 feet. And by shooting from below the layer, there's a good chance he does not hear the shot. So I'm going to shoot from the disengaged side, and we'll see. We'll see how that works for us. Queen Beatrix, was that her name? I know she's cool. I mean,
Sonar lost contact.
she's not like
Sierra
all
1, last bearing.
afraid of bad smells, that's for sure.
1, contact faded.
I was really impressed with that. It's the small things about people. I like people with good character. Jonathan. I don't know where'd that come from? I don't know, Jesus. Oh boy.
Dive
Get an
at
email about that later.
300
All right, we're
feet.
standing on
Dive
course.
high.
We're ready to shoot. The ship is ready, Captain. Let's do this. That's how you call firepoint procedures when I'm around. You know what I'm saying? All right, 3.5 thousand yards right there. Okay. So here we go. You guys ready? We're gonna go firepoint procedures on Sierra 1, the Juliet, bearing 293. System solution is bearing 295. Course 230. Range 5,000 yards. Speed 5 knots. Near periscope depth. Low confidence. Shooting on a low confidence solution right here. Ship safety is fence. Run to enable is 3. 500 yard solution is set. Weapons ready. Ship is ready. Shoot tube. 4.
Shoot tube 5.
Or 5. I meant 5. I said 5. It was after 4. I was just counting. That's all I was doing. I meant 5. I said, yeah, good job, torpedo room. Shooting from the disengaged side. Wire clearance maneuver complete. Weapon running straight normal. I had the right tube the whole time. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Nick Offerman. Oh, crap. Did I miss a comment that somebody wanted me to reply to? Hold on. Oh, my God. Where's it at? Hold on. Somebody's mad that I didn't say something. What am I, your puppet? What am I? All right. Repeat the comment, please. I don't know who Nick Offerman is, and I didn't see what he said. It was probably something very nice. I'm sure he's a gentleman. There we go. That's my comment until I see it again. Oh, cool. It's Princess Beatrix. Okay. All right. Well, I'm sure she'll be queen one day. Right? That's how that works, right? All right. So whenever the torpedo hits this point, it's going to go ping ping. And this guy's going to go, uh-oh. And we're going to hear it. Yeah. We're going to hear it. It's going to happen. There's no friendly fire yet, but we're just getting started. It's still early, boys. Yeah. The only friendly in this scenario is us, so we don't want friendly fire right now. No. Oh yeah, check this out. This is my this is the drink of the day, and it's green, so it might be blending in with the green screen. I don't know. You have to tell me. He shot back. Okay. Volp says, as Dutch, I can confirm. Oh, I look like Nick Offerman. I have no idea who that is.
Con sonar.
And I am
regained
sorry for
contact
him. I
on
apologize.
01,
Oh my God.
Bearing 291.
Listen, man. My mother was a freak. She got around. I'm just saying. Or would that be Daddy? I don't know. One of those two. Where's my sub at? Well, we know one thing's for sure. This was wrong. Sonar. Screwing us again with the wrong range. Somewhere over here, right? What's his bearing? His bearing is 289.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Oh. Cool. Ah. Aha. Torpedoes passing in the
Con
night.
sonar. Noisemaker.
It's
bearing
kind of romantic.
289.
Con, fire control,
It's a story of
weapon
love and
countermeasure
deception.
homing. Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing. Con,
tragedy.
fire control, weapon
Holy
countermeasure
smoke,
homing.
Smokin', thank you for the gifted subs, my friend. Hype Train is here already. If you got gifted a sub, make sure you thank Smokin.
Con, fire
Somkin.
control, weapon acquired.
Somkin. I'm gonna say his name until I remember it.
Con sonar. Noisemaker. Bearing
Appreciate that, man.
288.
Oh, and Virtue Viper did
Con,
too.
fire
Oh,
control,
I'm sorry I
weapon
missed that.
countermeasure
Okay, Virtue
homing.
Viper, thank you.
Con, fire control,
For the
weapon
gifted
countermeasure
subs.
homing.
Oh, I did miss it. Oh my gosh, you're right. It's right there. I see it on my screen now. Okay.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Weapon acquired. This is our weapon we're watching. It's gonna be a good time. Oh, he's changing depth. There he is. He went up periscope depth. You went the wrong way, Juliet. See, now you're cavitating. Aw. He's like, quick, load another decoy. You gotta dive down, man. Uh-oh. No.
Con sonar. Noisemaker. Bearing 288.
No. Juliet, go. Bye-bye. I guess he did launch a noisemaker at the very end there. But it didn't help you, did it? You can't really see him. But there's a missile hatch there and there, and a port and starboard side, total of 4. All right. Oh, wow, good shot. See, this is ridiculous.
Make turns 309.
Let's go down.
Maneuvering eye.
The guy never had me, but that's a perfect shot. Time to evade the torpedo again.
Passing 400 feet.
The sub makes a big noisemaker, yeah. Have I ever worked on with
Passing
Walrus class?
500 feet.
No, we were supposed to.
Passing 600
We were
feet.
coming off mission. We pulled into Den Helder, and they had 3
Passing
Walrus classes
700
right
feet.
there. And I wanted to like go out and like
Passing 800
do something
feet.
with them, but that wasn't on our schedules. Their schedules or our
Passing
schedule.
900 feet.
So
Passing 1,000 feet.
close, but we never did. We'll work together.
Passing 1,100 feet.
Well, the Walrus is a good boat, surprisingly good. And there's a book, and maybe on a break I'll go get it. It's downstairs. A sonarman, well, a crew member, it might be a sonarman, wrote a book about his experience on the, it's not the Walrus class, it's the one right before it. I forget the name of it.
Maneuvering. Making turns.
And I was surprised. He talks a little bit about the Walrus, I
309.
think, around the end of the book, second half of the book. And it was a lot of special ops, like SEAL team type delivery stuff. Whatever Netherlands has for SEAL teams, their special forces. The Walrus is like their taxi. Yeah, among the many other things that it does. So I thought that was kind of interesting. All right, so what we're going to do here, where's CPA going to be? CPA is right about here. So once this gets to 3.5, we're going to head north. And we're going to exit the mission. We got the Juliet. We got the mission done. Good morning, Angel. Good to see ya. Let's see. Who's this here? Wouldn't it be interesting if we had the shark bat? I feel like I should know what that is, but I don't. Cuckoo, Cachoo, okay. The Walrus, yeah, I get it. Oh my God, that's an old song, dude. Not too many people are gonna, unless they're like music of, audiophiles, they're not gonna get that. I do though, I get it. So when are you gonna do deep dive into the autonomous underwater vehicles? Oh, that's a good idea. Well, we did do a couple, but it wasn't really a deep dive. Problem is a lot of that stuff, at least from the American side, it's still secret. Like they've been working on the Orca for 10 years, 15 years now. It's finally in the water at least, but it's so secret. Like they don't even write news articles that it exists. Everyone knows that it exists. The Orca does, but you don't even hear news articles about it.
Come left to 357 Helm I.
That thing is extremely profitable for Boeing. It's one of the few things of Boeing that make money.
Con Helm.
Is that Orca
steady
program.
course.
They did finally start making money from their airplane program. For years, they weren't making money off that for some reason. Probably corruption. But now they're making money on that again, too. So he says, KCT troops is our SEAL teams. Oh, okay. There goes Vardis. That's the class. Yes. And there's a excellent book written by an enlisted crew member. I think they're called warrant officers, so I don't want to call them enlisted. I'm enlisted. He's like me, right? That's what I was trying to compare him to. And he wrote a very detailed book. He offered to give me a copy, which was very nice. This is years ago, by the way. And I was like, no, I'll buy the book. Just tell me where it is. It's like on Amazon. And now that we've talked about it, I'm going to have to go get it. Remind me on the break to go get that book. It's downstairs. If I knew the name off the top of my head, I'd tell you. What? Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Mork417 gifted 10 subs. Thank you, Mork17. Very good. I thought 417 was the gifted subs, and it blew my mind for a second because I don't think that's even possible. Thank you very much for the gifted subs, Mork17. I appreciate that. We're just running from this torpedo, and then we're gonna go to the next mission. Now, the hype train level 5, probably the highest hype train we've ever had, is on right now. I need, if you would, tell me what you guys get. I think it's emojis. Do you guys have like special emojis now? And it would be the guy that donated. It would be anybody that received the gift as well. I think you get it as well. Because that's one thing that I want to do. I want to make some emojis. I never have time to do it. I keep saying it. I know how to make an emoji, but it's just... See, an emoji is kind of important because it sets the tone, the reference, the comic point of the entire stream and channel, Super. Thank you for gifting a sub, too. You guys are on a roll today. I appreciate it. Happy Friday, everybody. Yeah, it's payday. You know what? It is payday for us vets. We get paid on the 1st. Money, 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 money. I get, it's not much. I wasn't like an officer or anything, okay? I was a little tiny guy down at the bottom of I'm at the bottom of the payroll. If you go to page 2 on the payroll, I'm at the bottom of that page. Yeah. That's why I got a stream. That's okay. I'd be streaming anyway. I don't care. It's fun. All right, let's get out of here. It's still too close. All right, we'll just compress a little bit of time so we can get out of here.
Passing 1,200 feet.
The first time in a month? What? Oh, hey, and they're, Bori just subscribed as well. Thank you, Bori.
Passing 1,300 feet.
Why the hell are we going down? Uh-oh. The dive just wanted to go on a little excursion. Holy smokes. If we were in a 688, we would have imploded while I was thanking everybody, which would have been kind of funny. So I'm not even against it. It would have made a great moment. We could have clipped that. Okay, leave combat. There we go. Oh my God, there was an escort. It was a Kilo, and he did not save the Juliet at all. We went in there and we got him, and then we left. He didn't even shoot at us. Now that Kilo, I think he might have had something against the Juliet crew or captain or something, because he's like, I don't hear nothing. What do you guys hear? And everybody's like, they're all sweating. They're like, say nothing, say nothing. Well, the Kilo just let the Juliet out to dry, bro. Damn. That's pretty hardcore. That Kilo Captain's hard. He's a cold, hard Russian right there. We don't want to go up against him. All right, we got the mission done. That's what matters. Soviet subs are spooked. Yeah, they should be spooked of whoever's trying to protect them, because I ain't having it. All right, intelligence has discerned a pattern of movements of tankers and tenders. Oh, easy day. Easy mission. Tankers and tenders, my favorite, because tankers don't have torpedoes and tenders don't shoot back. And they're tasty. A small enemy force, including one of these, is moving from Archangel to Greenland. Okay, they're coming out to play. So we're going to have to go north. I know Greenland's up there somewhere. We're ordered to sink it. Got it. Can do. Change course. Here we go. Now, I did not forget. We need to go back to the main menu for 1 second. Oh, I hit back because I said back to the main menu. Ooh, I'm an idiot. Jesus. That's kind of funny, though. Oh, man. Hey, as long as it's funny, it's okay. I can make mistakes like that. All right, we're going to go to options, and I'm going to do this for you guys. We're going to turn the difficulty down 1 to realistic, because I've been reading in your comments a lot. And what I didn't realize until probably yesterday, it really clicked. You guys enjoy the slower pace gameplay that is more realistic to actual naval warfare, submarine warfare, than this elite get detected immediately and run from torpedoes for 30 minutes. That gets exhausting apparently, and I understand that. So we're gonna play at a realistic level. That's the name of the level, where we still get detected if we mess up, make noise, if they have a better sonar system. But they don't automatically detect us within the first 15 seconds. That's really the big change there. So, but we're going to continue that campaign though. And we're going to play at a slower pace. Yeah. All right, there they are. That's our target. Oh no, our target is right there. He needs to be coming to the... Uh-oh. I'm going around that submarine if he lets me go. Oh. That guy almost had me. He almost had me. So yeah, we're going to play this really realistically. We're going to classify every contact, and then we're going to engage them. Maybe a war crime once in a while, just to keep the war crime crowd happy. Hunter, thanks for the super chat. No message. All right. Hey, IT Hunter, if you have a message, just let me know. I don't know if you accidentally hit enter and you didn't mean to, but I do appreciate it. Oh, I have a hype chest. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. What is this? Okay, so somebody, if you got a hype chest, you got a little teddy bear. Okay. All right, that's what we got. All right, I get it. Back to the game, everybody. Back to the game. That's kind of cool. Okay, new sonar contact bearing 131. So they're down to the southeast. We are headed east, essentially. 5 knots, periscope depth. This is definitely our mission target. So I am going to load 3. Yeah, we're going to load 3 missiles. I'm going to shoot 3 missiles at the target. Okay. And then I'm going to shoot a decoy. And we might, well, if I shoot a decoy, I can't shoot a torpedo. I'll probably shoot 3 missiles and a torpedo in the direction of the convoy, and then run away. But we're going to classify them first, as promised. And then we're going to go. Okay, you guys ready? To give me time to classify, I want them at 15,000 yards. Strong thermal layer at 200 feet. Excellent. Oh, that's so good. The game is being kind to us today. I don't know why. What did we do?
Sonar, new contact bearing.
What did we do to deserve this type of kindness? All right, so there we go. That's our first contact. Sierra 1.
Sonar, new contact bearing 131. Designated Sierra 2.
And he's probably a supply ship of some kind. Or not. Oh. Kind of close to that. All right, I'm gonna call him that for now,
Sonar,
but
Sierra 1 is classified as merchant.
all right, definitely a crew vac.
Sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as escort.
Uh-oh.
Sonar, Sierra 2 is
That's our
classified
target
as
of interest.
merchant.
Let's fire point procedures missile on Sierra 2, the Palava. Shoot tube 2.
Aye,
Shoot
sir.
tube 1.
Aye, sir.
Freaking, yeah. We're gonna have to reposition to re-attack. So, emergency deep.
Make turns.
Let's go ahead and reload
Sonar,
tubes
we are
1 and 4.
cavitating.
Passing 100 feet.
Trying to find our. There they are.
Passing 200 feet. Passing 300.
Sonar, no longer cavitating.
Passing 400 feet. Passing 500 feet.
We're going down, boys.
Passing 600 feet. Passing 700 feet. Passing 800 feet. Passing 900 feet. Passing 1,000 feet. Passing 1,100 feet. Torpedo room. Passing 1,200 feet. Passing 1,300
Got him.
feet.
Nicely done.
1,400 feet.
All right, we got. Looks like we got the Krevac. All right, Krevac is done. Let's go this
Come
way. We're going
left
to reposition and get the
054.
Poltava.
Helm aye. Helm.
Krevac
steady
did
course.
its job. It sacrificed itself to protect the high-value target. So right now we're still in torpedo evasion. Oh, I see some ice. Awesome. Waiting on the counterfire.
Room, tube 4 ready.
Leonidas, thank you for subscribing, resubscribing. Yeah, it does make me nervous too. I'm not used to going anywhere near that deep. Hearing those depth calls is unnerving. Driver, well done, well played, sir.
Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 180.
All right. Oh, wrong way.
Knuckle formed.
No, oh boy.
Passing 1,400 feet. Passing 1,300 feet. Knuckle formed.
Yep.
Passing 1,200 feet. Passing 1,100 feet.
Hey,
Passing 1,000
it's
feet.
Paula Diver. He says, Sonar
Passing
question.
900 feet.
You seem to spend much time fixing the
Passing
depth of the
800 feet.
contact in this game. Is there more concern about...
Passing 700 feet.
Yeah, we have two
Passing
people on the
600
688s dedicated to
Passing
controlling
500
ships'
feet.
depth. Well, 3 if you count Chief of the Watch. So yeah, it is a big concern. There is an automatic mode now on the Virginia class. In this game, the reason why I micromanage it is if you tell the computer to change the depth and you dial a depth in, it makes all sorts of noise doing it, gets detected. If you do it yourself, there is a way to do it quietly that you have never shared with anybody because it's none of your damn business. But I do try. The reason why I'm doing that is I try to maneuver and change depth quietly. No way. Okay. That torpedo saw us up here. What? That's not good. There's no way that's good.
Passing 500 feet. Passing 600 feet.
That torpedo is coming for us, boys.
Passing 700 feet.
Holy smokes.
Passing 800 feet. Passing 900 feet. Passing 1,000 feet.
That's a fast little torpedo, too.
Passing 1,100 feet. Passing 1,200 feet. Passing 1,300 feet. Passing 1,400 feet.
No sub here, just water. That's right. Yeah. Oh, you need to go, silly? Okay.
Passing 1,500
If I don't
feet.
see you, have a good weekend. Hey, Ghost of the Machine, thanks for the euros. He says, we shall not speak of the dance we call sidestep. Yes. Yeah. Oh my god. You guys are funny. Let me evade this torpedo first, then we'll do other things. I think I might have got away with that one. This porpoise tactic works really well. Is that torpedo still coming after us? Uh-oh. Okay, now it's going that way. That's the way I want it to go, is that way. Keep going that way. Oh, it's doing a snake. Okay. Or a circle. I hope it's doing a circle around the countermeasure. That'd be nice. All right. I need to turn to the east.
Come right to 090.
090. Yep. Yeah, we're trying to minimize noise. Whenever I'm manually controlling the planes, I don't go like into really steep angles
On,
intentionally
steady
when I'm
course.
trying to be quiet. Yeah. The game will use full, rudder, planes, not speed, but it will put the planes in a position where they make noise in the game if you tell it to do it automatically. They might be shooting Chinese torpedoes. I don't know. That was a really good shot, though. All right, I think we got away with that one. Let's go ahead and slow back down.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering
Now, I
aye.
just automatically told it to go to periscope depth, and it's doing this on its own. I was doing a flank bell. At that point, I don't care about noise. But I'm transitioning back to a quiet profile.
Sonar regained contact on Sierra 1, bearing 148.
148, Sierra 1. Oh, that's the ship we sank. Okay, thanks, Sonar. Timu torpedoes. That one was not Timu. That one almost had us. It came in the water and saw us right away. Yeah, that was not good. We just outmaneuvered it.
Sonar regained contact on
In
Sierra
depth.
2, bearing 142.
Sorry, I keep hearing something. I gotta make sure it's.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 5
We got
knots.
people over, so I want to make sure everything's okay out there. All right, so Poltava's back. Let's speed up a little
Make
bit.
turns for 1.
We can still get her now that the Krevac is gone. We
Maneuvering
could get her with a harpoon for sure. I think that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna come to periscope depth, and I'm going to verify range, probably visually, and then we're gonna shoot the Poltava with one harpoon anti-ship missile. That's the plan. Any questions? Hey, Kitsa, how's it going? He says, great video. Thank you. Oh, yeah, that was fun. I was so excited to talk about that game, which I think is the first time I was excited to talk about it, because up until yesterday, the game was just it wasn't confirmed that it was going to happen. And I also reminded myself last night, it still hasn't happened yet. Things can still go wrong. And when I mean things, I mean the United States federal government can stop that game from coming out if they want to. So I'm just crossing my fingers right now that does not happen.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
We're very lucky that the software developer guys are Eastern European and the publishing company is the UK. So no part of that game is in the United States, and that's probably protecting them.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 5 knots.
Are you kidding me? What's this? What is this nonsense? Oh my gosh. All right, let's raise the radar mast. I'm gonna shoot on radar bearings because we already have the classification done.
Raise the radar mast.
They shot us twice.
Aye, sir.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put a weapon on that, on this bearing.
Shoot 2-3. Aye, sir.
All right, emergency deep, torpedo
Con
evasion.
sonar, we are cavitating. Come left 2-0-5-9. Helm aye.
Whoever this guy is, he's way over the horizon. It
Passing
seems.
100 feet. Con, fire control. We've lost the wire. Passing 200
Let's go ahead and
feet.
reload tube 3 then.
Passing 300 feet.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Yay.
Passing 500 feet.
Man with the golden
Passing
pun. I like that
600
name. He says, my first campaign, you killed 2 boomers under the ice. Whoa.
Passing 700 feet.
That's pretty good.
Passing 800 feet.
Yes, GPT about that. He said
Passing
pretty much that it
900
wasn't
feet.
that important.
Passing 1,000 feet.
We're going past 1,000 feet.
Passing 1,100 feet.
Watching
Passing
the
1,200 feet.
missile go in.
Passing 1,300 feet.
All right.
Passing 1,400 feet. Passing 1,500
We
feet.
cannot let that dude get away.
Passing 1,600 feet.
I'm going to have to make a run to the south, and there's a
Con
submarine down there.
maneuvering, Making turns for 30 knots.
I'm going to dodge this torpedo first. CPA on the torpedo is going to be... We want to be about 5,000 yards from this point. So... Yeah, I don't know what happened to that weapon. Let's check the weapon again. Oh, my weapon missed. Wow. How far away is he? This Poltava must be way down here. We have to get him.
Con, torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
That's nuts. I hope he doesn't do 30 knots. I'm going to check his speed. Let me go to the little index here. The Poltava makes... Max speed is 15 knots. Okay, good. We can do twice his speed, so it's worth it. Once our torpedo starts pinging, we're going to head south, but I got to finish this maneuver first. We'll be able to hear the torpedo. You know, that's a great question, Backseat Gamer. I don't make my own dog food, but I give my dog the food that I cook for myself. So I don't know if that's exactly what you mean, but like whenever I want steak or ground beef or something like that, I'm cooking it up. He gets part of that is his every time, and he knows it now. He's coming up on 2 years old this summer, and so he knows when Jav's a cooking, he's gonna eat well. I almost overfed him this morning by accident. I have a dog that will eat every bit of food you put in front of him. I did not take that into account when I put food in front of him, and he ate every bit of it. I was like, oh my God, you're going to throw up. Because that dog, that amount of food should not fit inside my little dog. So he looks like a little barrel right now because he's got a big old belly. Yeah. All right, so our torpedo's gone active, so let's go ahead and maneuver.
Come right to 1-0-0.
We're going to do this kind of in 2 steps.
Con, helm, steady course.
So I think that somewhere down this direction where my cursor is kind of moving around is another submarine for sure. That's probably who the Poltava was resupplying. That's what I think that was. Yeah, we give him veggies too. He loves vegetables. He's all about the any kind of beef, so ground beef, steak. He also likes ham, but I try not to. I don't eat much ham, so he doesn't either. Then I figure I am a ham on Wednesdays and Fridays. I ham it up, so I don't need to add to that. All right.
Come right to 1.
We
3,
gotta
6,
go south.
Helm aye.
Like this guy's gonna get away if we don't.
Con, helm, steady course.
Is there a way to train a dog to eat just enough? I don't know. I mean, it's up to us as the dog owners to control their diet. So that was my own fault for overfeeding him. I essentially gave him 2 portions at once, not thinking that he would eat it all at once. I thought he would eat some and then eat some for later. Nope. He ate the whole bowl. I was like, Jesus. So he's a little barrel belly. Shih Tzus is a dog breed kind or type. Yeah. Oh, you have a Great Dane? Oh my gosh. That's a big dog, Great Dane. That's like a horse. That's what I call the boss. I call her my Great Dame, but with an M-E. I don't think she likes it, but I do it anyway. So we're going to do a whole lot of running south here, folks. So, you know, smoke them if you got them. You need to step up your stream game. What? Hey, Kermie's back. Kermie, you'll be happy that we have adjusted the difficulty settings back to realistic so that I have time to classify the contacts before I shoot them with my missiles. You were one of the voices in the dark yelling for that, so we have complied. Shih Tzus look like Ewoks. Yeah, he does. Torpedo evasion. We are in torpedo evasion right now. Yeah. We're also in Catch Sierra 2. Sierra 2 is a supply ship that's running away from us at 15 knots. He was 18,000 yards away from us about 30 minutes ago. So there might be some time compression involved in this. The thing that's
Come right to 15.
Interesting is there's a submarine between us and him.
Con, helm, steady course.
We're essentially running a flank bell towards the submarine. Jay's trying to start a fight in chat. Okay. Let's see. Dare says that's why you don't use ESM mast a lot lately. Yeah, I wasn't using anything. I was going to periscope depth, turning the radar on because I knew that they were going to detect me anyway, and just shooting on radar bearings. Yeah. We did that for about a month. People were getting tired of it. They're like, what is this? I was like, it's a video game. What do you want me to do? They're like, play it like it's real. They're poking me with that stick. Play it the way we want you to play the game. Okay. Like and subscribe. You know, what can I say? Oh, that's true. It's May Day. That made somebody angry a couple of days ago. On Wednesday, we were streaming. Because I thought it was Tuesday. It was funny. And somebody was upset about May 1st being communist holiday or something. I don't know. It was funny. I don't think he was serious. He wasn't really mad. Just whatever. Well, this is boring as hell. I mean, what the hell? This is probably the most realistic submarine simulator part right here. Traveling through the vast oceans that are on this world that most people have no idea how big they are. We could be doing this for 5 days real time, folks, right here.
Come left to 158. Helm I. Con,
I mean,
helm,
oh my
course.
God, they're not nearby. I don't want to fail this mission. I don't want to fail it. Dare says, in theory, you can raise the ESM mast without being detected since it's so small, whereas a periscope is easier. Tell that to the video game, dude. This video game does not operate on reality when it comes to mass detection. Yeah, there's real life capability, and then there's cold waters. And guess which one we're doing? Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I don't want to see your maypole. And I don't want to know why that's even a topic of conversation right now. The video game has no chill. That's true, yeah. You're not aiming at me. You're applying. Oh, you're applying to another guy. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was inserting myself into your conversation, which I do that a lot. I had to stop banning people on YouTube because I was misunderstanding their comments as being towards me, and then might have done that for a couple years, as you do. Probably banned hundreds of people. mistakenly. The nice thing about being banned on YouTube is YouTube doesn't tell you. So those hundreds of people have no idea they're banned on my channel. Because they can still watch my streams, they can watch my videos, they can make comments, and no one will ever see them. No. But they see themselves. It's like it's very stealthy, it's very clandestine. I'm probably banned on some YouTube channels and don't even know it. I get in the comment section all the time, especially when I'm having a little, a couple bourbons at night. I'm like, let me tell this guy why he's wrong. I used to be like that. Don't do that as much anymore. It was fun for a while. All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to slow down, and we're going to come to about 1,000 feet.
Knots. Maneuvering on.
There we go. I'm dialing it up. 1,000 feet, 10 knots.
1, 0
And we're going to do, I'm going to do some active sonar, and we're just going to see if we're anywhere near anybody. Because I think we let the mission get away. We started this mission at 15,000 yards, and I think the moment we shot at him, which was near the beginning, he just turned to the south and ran, and I let him go away because I was doing my own torpedo evasion to the north, which made it much worse.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 1, 0 knots.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 2, bearing 1, 5, 1.
What the hell is that? So it's a funny joke. I like it, but let's get up there. It is nice. Yeah, it's fancy. It's red. It's brown. Mushroom-shaped tip. Very cool. All right, coming to 1,000 feet to do active sonar search, just to see if we're. Oh, we got him. He sank. What the hell am I doing? I'm pretty sure last time we checked, he wasn't sunk. Listen, I'll take the freebie. I didn't say I was good at paying attention, okay? I just said I was good at the game. I don't pay attention to it. Yeah, there was definitely a submarine in there. We didn't see him, but we got the mission done. Good Lord. Warships retreat. Look at this old girl right here. My goodness, that's a fat bow. Can you guys see that? Is my head in the way? I'm going to get my head down here. Okay, Greenland. In response to significantly reduced naval activity, sources close to the Pentagon say something about naval activity. Okay, fine. Recent NATO gains sea have decreased in numbers. Okay, cool. Cool beans. Ooh, we have an Oscar situation. Maybe a Charlie, but probably an Oscar. Cruise missile submarine breaking through the Denmark Strait. Oh, I love this mission. This is so good. This is so good. We're going to run away up here. Ooh, that's an F-15. So, struggle for the West Germany. I'm just wondering about the F-15. We had some Kuwaiti pilot shoot down a couple of our F-15s by accident. I wonder if that guy ever got in trouble. Like, did he get fired? Because most Kuwaiti pilots are either royalty themselves for the Kuwaiti royal family, or they're friends of the royal family, which means they're not going to get in trouble for doing nothing. We're just out a couple F-15s, I guess. I never saw any kind of court-martial charge or anything. Even if it's a mistake. I don't know. I guess it pays to be the king's friend, right? Pays to be the king's friend. All right. Hey, they finally showed up. Now, if this is an Oscar, this is going to be a quiet sub. This is going to be quiet. We don't need missiles for this one, so I'm going to take the missiles off. And we're going to have 2 decoys and 4 torpedoes. Contact is 250 down to the southwest. We're heading northwest. He's off our port beam, right where we want him. There is a weak thermal layer at 200 feet. Nice. Or sure you don't want to hit it with A T-LAM? I don't want to use a T-LAM on him. No. Let's go.
Con, sonar, new rig ship for ultra quiet.
All right, let's classify some targets here. What do we have? Is it an Oscar?
Con, sonar, new contact bearing 257. Designated Sierra 2.
Looks like an Echo 2 to me. It does line up good for a Charlie. It's not an Oscar. All right, so this is a Charlie 1.
Con, sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
We also have a second contact out here. We're going to get him real quick. Oh. This would be the guy escorting him. If it's the Kilo, we know that he won't help at all. It's not the Kilo, though. Wow. It may not be a submarine. Yeah. That might be a ship. I didn't expect that. Let's take a look down that bearing. 255. Pardon me.
Upscope.
Hello? There we go.
Con, sonar, Master 2
Yeah.
is classified as merchant.
It's a merchant boy. I see a red flag. We might shoot him anyway.
Downscope.
It's a trawler. Alright, so this is not a good course. Not a good course. So I'm going to go back down to the south. Let's come left course 190.
Come left to 190.
Let's also make our depth. I'll dial a depth. I'll do that. Even though I said I wasn't going to do it earlier.
150.
We might make some noise doing this. We're going to come to 150 feet. We're still above the layer, but I'm going to come down so I can go to 10 knots. Yep, have a good night there, backseat. Have a good one.
Con, sonar, new contact bearing 251. Designated Sierra
Oh,
3.
wow. So they did arrest the pilot for shooting down so many F-15s. Okay. Because did he bag like 3 of them at once in one flight? That's pretty, I don't know. Whatever missile he used to do that, that's a very good advertisement for that missile. I assume it was a Sidewinder, but I don't know.
Con, sonar, lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 251.
Oh, there was a third
Contact
one. Okay. Well, I didn't see a Sierra 3, so... at the periscope.
Dive at 150 feet. Dive high.
First date of the Kuwaiti Air Force? Oh my gosh. He's an overachiever. Yes, that's the kind of energy we want. Yes. Oh wow, Sierra 3's right on top of him. What? Let's take a look at Sierra 3, folks. He's a quiet boy too. Diesel boat, maybe? Oh, it's not the Kilo. It is a November. Almost for sure.
Con, sonar, Sierra 3 is classified as submerged submarine.
Yeah. Ooh. It could be a Sierra. If it's a Sierra, we got to be super duper careful. Okay.
Helm, steady course.
Let's do this.
Come right to 217. Helm I.
Let's go ahead and go below the layer.
Depth 250 feet. Dive high.
And we're going to speed up to 10 knots.
Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuver.
Our targets are off in this direction.
Con, sonar, lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing
Yeah.
255.
He lined up for a
Contact
November,
faded.
but he's so quiet, he might be a Sierra. And in this game, Sierra and November are very similar.
Helm, steady course.
acoustic signature. So I would expect a November to be much louder than this contact actually is. So we might be against a big boy here. Criminal negligence. Yeah, the fact that it's criminal negligence and not any other kind of negligence suggests intent. Yeah. Well, no, because the negligence means it's not intentional. It was just so, yeah. Like, you got to screw up big time to get a criminal negligence charge. If it's quieter than the Charlie, does that mean it's unlikely to be a November? Yes. I don't like that it lined up for a November at all. It lines up very close to the Sierra, though, so I'm keeping the Sierra kind of as my other choice. The game only lets me assign one to the display, but I know in my mind, I'm treating this November as if he's a Type 6 and not a Type 1. Yeah, Type 1. Hey, Kenny's here. He's back. Criminally dumb, yeah. I think we're in the baffles of the Charlie. What's his bearing? So he's 268. We'll say 270 for math reasons. What's his course? Sierra 1. Sierra 1 course 306. So if he's going 306, we'll make that 300. His baffles begin at 060. Yeah, we're definitely in his baffles for sure. Okay, I'm gonna go to flank eventually, so let's get down to 500 feet.
Make depth 500.
And we're gonna shoot from down here.
Make depth 600 feet. Dive high.
I'm only going to shoot one weapon at him. This is going to cause November to give himself away. Maybe we'll get a better idea of what he is. But we're in Charlie 2's baffles right now, and he's our mission, so we're going to take care of the mission first. I'll stay at 10 knots as long as I can during torpedo evasion. This course is essentially our evasion. Yep. That's true. The brightest criminals are the ones that aren't caught, but most of them have jobs, so that they don't need to steal. Or they went into politics. Ha ha. We have a politician that got caught like red-handed, but she got tipped off that she was being investigated. So the stocks, it was a combination of stocks and a company that she owned. She sold the company like for nothing. So the company that was buying the stocks that she owned took the stocks with her to the new owner, and now she can't get in trouble. It's so corrupt here in the United States that even when the congressmen get caught, they know that they're being investigated because someone tells them, I guess. And then they make the changes to cover their footsteps. And that was in the news. And for some reason, that's not admissible evidence to convict a congressman. So they probably won't even charge him now, but we'll see what happens. Maybe they will. Who knows? All right, let's do firing point procedures on Sierra 1 to Charlie. Bearing 280. Run to enable is going to be 7,500 yards. Target solution is course 305, speed 10 knots, range 7,000 yards, high confidence. Ship safety is fence. Sonar's ready, ship party's ready, control party's ready, weapons ready. Shoot tube 4.
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
All right. Well, we don't have the wire. There's no reason to stay at this depth. Snapshot on the bearing of Sierra 3. With a snapshot, you don't say run to enable, you just say the bearing. And that bearing is going to be 266. Run to enable is 3.5 for a snapshot.
Shoot 5. Aye, sir.
And we are going to keep this wire, since we have it. Wire clearance maneuver complete. Weapon running normal. So this weapon's wire has failed. This weapon wire is still good. I only shot that second weapon because I lost the first wire. My choices were go to evasion
Sonar lost contact.
right now.
Sierra 1, last bearing
Go to
2,
a head flank.
4,
That would have given
faded.
the Charlie time to get away if he had heard us go to flank. And how that would have worked is the November or Sierra would have heard us and then told him, send him a non-verbal code, but a sonar code, just to run, basically. They have these pre-programmed codes that they sound like musical tones. They sound like wind chimes. Imagine like an electronic keyboard, everything from very low to very high and everything in between. And it's a coded communication is what it is. And that each submarine on the Soviet side and us has a receiver that receives that and decodes it. So, and then it spits out, it looks like a register receipt you get from your grocery store. Yeah, it spits it out. It's got the message there. It's got the code and everything. It's very awesome. I mean, they have it, of course, not us. No, we wouldn't do that. It was like, hey, he told him to run, which we knew he was going to do that anyway. All right, so they're both active now. Oh, that's where he's at. He's over there. I wasn't sure. So he shot at our torpedo from where my red cursor is.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 1, bearing 289.
Uh-oh. What you doing, brother?
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 289. Contact faded.
Why is he going after Charlie?
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 1, bearing 289.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired. Con.
He's going
fire
after the
control,
wrong target,
weapon
but I'm going to let it
countermeasure
happen.
homing. Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure 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 homing.
Okay, now the other torpedo's on target, so I'm going to steer him off the target and onto the new one.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing
There he is.
276.
Oh my god. He really wants to go after that noisemaker. You can't go after this. It's like me
Con
and my
sonar,
dog, you know.
noisemaker
He
bearing
wants to go
294.
eat the deer poop or whatever, and I'm like, no, we got to go on a walk. We can't go eat the deer poop. So I keep pulling on the leash, trying to get the dog to go the way I want him to go.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 3, bearing
Oh, there we go.
276. Con sonar lost contact.
Yeah,
Sierra
Charlie done.
1, last bearing 296.
Charlie sunk.
Contact breaking up.
Well, that's
Con,
interesting.
Fire control,
Okay.
weapon acquired.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 274.
Wow. Yeah, it's definitely not a November.
Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.
I think it is a Sierra. Yep, Sierra.
Con,
Sorry, guys.
fire control, weapon
You
acquired.
guys can't even see it. It's a Sierra. He classified it for me.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 273.
Turn and get him, baby. See, he's got the smiley face on the
Fire
bow.
control, weapon acquired.
Required.
Con
Kapooza.
sonar lost
Kablama.
contact. Sierra 3, last
Kablooey.
bearing 274. Contact breaking up.
All right, torpedo evasion.
Make turns for 30 knots. Maneuvering aye.
That's a torpedo right there. Okay, we got two
sonar
dead
lost
submarines.
contact. Master 2, last bearing 236. Contact faded.
There's something right there. What is that one? Ooh.
Passing 700 feet.
Does that one have us? He's really close.
Passing 800 feet. Passing 900 feet.
Oh my god.
Passing 1,000 feet.
I didn't realize he was that close.
Passing 1,100 feet.
Oh shit.
Make turns for 0.
Con, sonar, torpedo in the water, torpedo in the water, bearing 3, 1, 4.
Shoot tube 2. Eyes.
Go, go, go.
Make turns for
Up.
3, 0
Go up.
knots.
Gotta go to the
Maneuvering
roof. All right, boys and girls, get your floaties out.
Passing 1,200 feet.
Oh my God! If you don't go up, what is going wrong?
Con, fire control. We've lost the wire.
Yep. I was fat fingering the wrong button, as you do.
Passing 1,100 feet.
We got to get behind that freaking
Passing 1,000 feet.
noisemaker I dropped right now.
Passing 900 feet.
Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus!
Passing 800
Oh
feet.
Jesus!
Passing 700 feet.
Get above that layer.
Passing 600 feet.
Con, helm, steady.
Passing 500 feet. Passing 400 feet. Passing 300 feet.
Con, sonar, we are cavitating.
Yikes!
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
Whew. That second decoy might have saved our bacon, boys.
Passing 100 feet.
Oh, maybe. Oh, did it go after the other one? That's clever. Okay, we might have got a little lucky with that. There's no way of knowing which way it's going to turn when it reaches the decoy, but it turned toward the other decoy. So you got a 50-50 shot of that happening. Yeah, he's over here now. How far away is that? Okay, we should be outside his acquisition. Good evasion. Your ducky's inflated? Is that how you speak sexy to the women? Yeah, okay. I like the orange face. That's funny. So I wonder what direction that torpedo's going now. Maybe it keeps following the decoy. Maybe this guy here never saw the decoy. I don't know what happened there. The decoy might have been behind him. Maybe. I suppose we can go a little bit deeper. Yeah, there we go. Let's go down to 600 feet so we're not cavitating.
600 feet. Dive by.
Come right to 220. Helm I.
Hey, yeah, welcome, normal guy of the
Con,
north.
helm, steady course.
I live in the north. There are very few
Con,
normal
sonar,
people here.
No longer cavitating.
You're almost outing yourself as the one
Con,
guy that's
torpedo
normal.
room, tube 4 ready.
Because the rest of us are a little bit, touched. Little bit touched. But welcome to it. Yeah, we're gonna do. We're looking forward to it. We've been talking about the new game coming out, and everybody's looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be a new day for the channels. It might be the shift. We have 3 YouTube channels. If you didn't know, we have Sonar and Steel, which is the one we're on right now. All my live streams are on this channel. This is my live streaming channel, essentially. That's all this channel does. My other channel, the Jive Turkey channel,
Con,
Jive Turkey
torpedo
Live,
room, tube 5 ready.
is ironic that it has the live
Dive
name in
at
it.
600 feet. Dive by.
All my videos go over there. That's my video channel. And it's a pain in the butt to change your name on YouTube, so I'm not even going to bother. And then the main channel, of course, everyone knows Subbrief. Subbrief will be updated too, but the production of, well, I'm the producer. We're limiting the Subbrief updates pretty much to just lectures. People really like the naval news. Well, we'll have to see how that goes. I don't have time to do everything. Something's got to stop. But everyone loves the naval news videos. But the sub-brief lectures pay the bills. So, gotta do that. And I like streaming. Yep. You added Modern Naval Warfare to your wish list. Good, yeah. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be very niche. It's going to be difficult to learn. And I'm going to work my butt off to just make some tutorial videos that are really simple, step-by-step, and short, less than 10 minutes. And you can, that way it's a specific topic. You want to know how to do one thing? That video quickly get you in and out. Some people make those videos in like 60 seconds. That's a little too fast for me. Y'all know I like to talk, right? So, but definitely less than 10 minutes. So, I got a whole plan. It's going to happen. It's going to be great. All right. Hey, we're ready to go. Let's get out of here. It was a Sierra and a Charlie, and we completed the mission again. We're awesome. We are so awesome. Oh, we finally got a medal. Ooh, oh, that was a fancy one. It's got little bows and ribbons. It's got a green field with a bronze field. It's got crossed arrows. What does crossed arrows mean? Does that mean you missed? I don't know. Look at all these stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 stars. That's odd. It is the Legion of Merit. Legion of Merit. Fancy. Soviet subs spooked. All right, an amphibious landing in Norway, Oslo. Isn't Oslo all the way down in the south? See, this one doesn't make sense. If Russia was going to invade Norway, they would want to invade it at the north, where it turns south, the land. Because there's a big airbase up there, a naval airbase. They want that naval airbase. They're literally driving past a NATO airbase that's huge. And Bergen, that has a big naval port in it. Well, it's a big port that naval ships visit. I don't know if it's actually a naval port. They're going past those two locations to invade Oslo with an amphibious task force. That kind of doesn't make any sense. But whatever. We're going to let, whatever the enemy's making a mistake, you don't interrupt them. You do not correct them. Now let's take a look. I'm going to bring it up here. Oh, wait. What happened? Oh, never mind. It's not going to let me look at my... I can't... Oh, there it goes. Oh, review. I clicked the wrong one. Okay. This is what I meant to look at. We have 2 missiles, which means we cannot open our barrage with missiles. Our initial barrage of attack has got to be torpedoes. I'm formulating an attack plan in my mind. I think I'm going to shoot 4 and 2. So I'm going to do this. I'm not going to shoot the harpoon at all until the very end. That's going to be one of the last weapons we use. So we're going to go torpedoes, massive wave. We're going to evade with some advanced mosses while we reload everything. And then we're going to go and finish them off with a combination of missile and torpedoes. That's the plan. Okay. Let's go find us a target. They have a lot of submarines. We're winning the campaign, yet they have a lot of subs in the Norwegian Sea. Okay. I want to dodge that guy. I'm going to try and catch him up here around Andoya. That's the city I was thinking of. Andoya and Narvik up in that area is a big... it's a naval air station for sure. Oh my God, they went around me. No. No, 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 no. Okay. Now those planes had better be bombing him the whole time, right? Oh, please. Am I close enough? Oh, thank gosh. Okay, okay, okay. So they should have no idea that we're here. I'm not sticking anything out of the water just because I don't trust the game to not detect me. Since we're going to do a torpedo shot, though, we want them close 10,000 yards. They bear to the east. And we're already headed south. I think south is shallow water. We might have to turn. But I'm going to shoot a shallow salvo of 6 weapons into the fleet. Whenever you're attacking a fleet, and this is really for Kermie and everybody that wants classifications, you identify the fleet mass, and then you identify, like classify literally, the ships on the border, the leading edge and the trailing edge. And you shoot everything in the middle. Everything. You don't even classify it. It's too much to classify before you're ready to shoot. So leading edge leaders, the escorts essentially, and sink everything. 6 weapons in the water. 093.
On sonar, new contact.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Let's take a look at our environment real quick. We have deep water. Hallelujah. We're gonna
On
live.
sonar, new contact bearing.
Yippee.
116. Designated Sierra.
All right, let's start classifying contacts.
Con sonar, new contact bearing. 138. Designated Sierra 3. Con sonar, new contact bearing. 126. Designated
Cash-in.
Sierra 4. Con sonar, Sierra 3 is classified as escort. Con sonar, new contact bearing. 117. Designated Sierra.
All right, so there's no
6.
capital ships apparent. Oh shit. All right, I got leading and trailing edges. That's all we need.
9. Designated Sierra 7.
All right.
Con sonar, new contact bearing. 123. Designated Sierra 8. Con sonar, new contact
And then we're gonna
bearing.
double up on
0,
targets.
6. 1. Designated Sierra 9. Con sonar, new contact bearing. 223. Designated Sierra 1. 0.
Shoot 26.
Okay,
Aye,
torpedo
sir.
evasion.
Make turns for 30.
I'm gonna load 2 decoys
Navigating.
and
Con, fire control. We've lost the
we're
wire.
gonna load a bunch of wires, just like that.
Passing 100 feet.
Now we are in run for our
Con
life
sonar,
mode.
lost contact. Sierra 1.
I'm gonna run towards
Helm
Sierra
right
10,
2,
assuming that
2,
it's not
3,
hostile.
0. Helm I.
And that's what 6 weapons in the water look like.
Con sonar, no
That's,
longer
that's your
cavitating.
thumbnail. I've got trailing edge, I got
Passing
leading edge,
400 feet.
and we've got a big massive attack in the middle of
Passing
that.
500 feet.
Con, helm, steady course. Come left to 228. Helm I. Con.
Okay, we're gonna go really deep,
700 feet.
really fast.
Passing 800 feet. Passing 900 feet. Passing 1,000 feet. Passing 1,100 feet. Passing 1,200 feet.
Cue the Bee Gees. Yeah, I know, right?
1,300 feet.
Trying to stay alive.
Passing 1,400 feet.
Their shots have been right on target. They haven't
Passing
missed yet.
1,500 feet.
We've had to dodge everything.
Passing 1,600 feet.
The advantage we have is our weapons are really fast. Those torpedoes, really super
Passing
fast.
1,700 feet.
All right, that's our weapons going active. Everything between 090 and about 130 should go away. Should cease to be. They should be an X vessel. I'm gonna call Drive Oprah. You get a torpedo and you get a torpedo.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
Someone is for sure getting 2 weapons. Probably more than one, but one for sure. You get a fish and you get a fish. That's right. Oh, man. So here's the airdrop. Now, a little tip for this game. The weapons will drop 6,000 yards from the whoever launched it. And if they launch 2, which they normally do, the next one will be 12,000 yards. So somebody over here probably launched this at 6, which puts the next one, Jesus, like right here. Like I said, they're very good at shooting us. We're probably going to get a weapon right on top of
Con,
this.
torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
This could be from the cash-in. If that cash-in shot here and then here, that would make sense. 6 and 12,000 yards away. I don't know why the game does that. It just does. So yeah, we're running to hide behind Sierra 10. So one thing to be thinking about is where do you expect them to evade?
Sonar regained contact
Probably
on
to the east.
Sierra 3, bearing
I wouldn't
1,
expect them to
2,
evade
9.
south, but they're probably going to run to shallow water. Whoops. So probably
Con, torpedo room.
Cash
tube
just got
4
blowed
ready.
up. See you later, buddy. Oh, look at you. That's kind of a pretty boat. Don't worry, the flooding will put the fire out. It's fine. It's fine. Nothing to see
Con
here.
Sonar lost contact. Sierra 7, last bearing 105.
That's a transport.
Contact breaking up.
Got you.
Con Sonar, noisemaker bearing 085.
Got you. Oh, yeah. Oh, those trucks got 2 splody boys on them. So where was he evading? 120.
Con, torpedo room. Tube 5 ready.
All right. Oh no. Well, that was not. I did not intend for that. Doggone it. Stop overachieving. Another one. Yeah. He's probably related to the Kilo. Or was that the Kilo was the underachiever? Yeah. No, it's not a war crime. No, no, no. He had vehicles. You see that? That's an APC right there. Yeah, look at all these trucks he had, full of stuff.
Con, torpedo room. Tube 6 ready.
All right, so we got to begin our evasion back towards
Come
them.
left to 155. Helm aye.
So they're evading that direction.
Con, helm, steady course.
So if that's 5,000 yards.
Con Sonar lost contact. Sierra 5, last bearing 096. Contact breaking up.
Come
Oh.
left to 127. Helm aye.
We got 2 of them.
Con, helm, steady course.
Nice. So yeah, we're gonna get the rest of them now. We're on a really good course. There is a torpedo between us and that sinking ship, and we're gonna skirt the detection window of him by about 3,000 to 4,000 yards, or 300 or 400 yards. It's gonna be really close. I'm hoping to get visual on him, but I don't see him. Oh, he's right there. I think that's the torpedo over there doing circles. He looks far away, and he is, but we're going to get pretty close to him on this course. There's someone else sinking right there. And the people we hit, their evasion course was 120, so this is a really good course. I'm gonna fine tune it a little bit later on. Kind of left a little bit. You can't park there. I know. Yeah, that's. Jive really hated those trucks. Yeah, somebody hates these trucks. that's a jerk reference. Steve Martin, not really a good movie, but there's moments in The Jerk that are classic moments of comedy, almost like a Monty Python movie, where the movie itself is not that great. Heresy, I know, but there's moments in the movie that are iconic and repeated for decades. That's the way Steve Martin's The Jerk is. Yeah. Monty Python did it the best, though. Those guys. And I don't understand why John Cleese doesn't like his Monty Python history as much as all the other guys do. John Cleese is like, he's not an angry actor or anything, but he wants people to, recognize his other work, which I kind of get that. But man, if I was on the Monty Python crew and had that legacy, I would be selling out arenas doing Monty Python stuff. I'd still be on tour. And every time he gets an interview, he just does not want to talk about it. Wow, I am 100 yards away from being detected. Yikes. We might be detected, actually. Oh, it ran out of gas. Ha ha, got it. Okay.
Come left to 109.
All right.
Helm aye.
Steve Martin went to your high school.
Con,
Really?
helm, steady course.
John Cleese surprised me with his role in Silverado as the angry serious sheriff. I did not see Silverado. Is Silverado a new movie or an old one? It must be an old one. He doesn't act anymore. Is Silverado that one with Dolly Parton and Rocky Balboa? Rocky wanted to ride a horse. Yeah, I think it was called Silverado. I still have MPO.
Con sonar, Sierra 7 is classified as merchant.
Yeah, the alligator. That's not a merchant. That's a landing craft, sir. This game calls it a merchant. His book, Born Standing Up. That's a Steve Martin book, right? I found a new series of books that I'm reading right now called Fool's Company. It's science fiction comedy. It's pretty good. It's really hard to find science fiction comedy. They just don't write books like that anymore. But if you Google Fool's Company, but you spell fool with a PH as the first two letters. So it's PHULE. Yeah. Oh, shit.
Come
The
left
fuck?
0.
There's a
36,
torpedo
helm
right in
aye.
front of us, dude. What the fuck?
Come left 2.
Who shot that one?
Helm aye.
Give that guy a medal because he
Con,
almost
helm,
got us. We almost
steady
ran right
course.
into that thing. Oh my god. I'm gonna need a new pair of pants. Stat. I almost had to put on the floaties.
Come right 2. 0.
Oh
9,
crap, we're
3,
being
helm
tracked by
aye.
some active sonar, aren't we? I just realized that. Alright, let's slow down and
Con,
shoot
helm,
whoever the hell this
steady
is.
Make turns for 5.
He's so close he could probably
Maneuvering
depth charge
aye.
us. Oh, it's the cash-in coming down on us. Okay. This cash-in up here.
Con sonar regained contact
Yeah.
on Sierra 1, bearing 061.
Alright, let's see
Con
if we can...
sonar regained contact
see if we can get a
on
range on it.
Sierra 4, bearing 115.
Where is that torpedo
Con sonar
going?
regained contact on Sierra 6,
Why in the world
bearing
would anyone shoot up there?
098.
Ah, that's an
Sonar
odd one.
regained contact on Sierra 8, bearing 108.
Alright, we're gonna do some active sonar just so I can get specific ranges.
Con maneuvering.
Yeah, there we go.
Turns for
So we have
5
warship,
knots.
warship, warship. Sierra 2 might be a submarine because it's not doing what everybody else is doing.
Con sonar Sierra 1 is classified as escort.
Oh, I think we just got shot at.
Con sonar Sierra 6 is classified as
Alright, we're gonna go to fire port procedures on Sierra 1. Bearing
Con sonar Sierra
059.
2 is classified as escort.
system solution is course 244,
Con
speed
sonar
14 knots,
Sierra 9
range
is
700
classified as
yards,
merchant.
high confidence. Surface warship, ship safety is fence.
Con sonar Sierra 10 is classified as merchant.
There's another cache up there. Sonar's ready, weapons ready, ships ready, shoot tube 2.
Shoot tube 2. Aye, sir.
Alright, post launch tube 2, torpedo evasion.
Make turns for 30 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Alright.
Con sonar lost contact. Con sonar torpedo in the water.
Oh,
Torpedo
fuck.
in the water. Bearing 057.
Con, helm, steady
fuck.
course.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Con, fire control. We've lost the wire.
Yep.
Con sonar.
Passing 1,700 feet.
Break out the the floaties, boys. This guy's right on top of us.
Passing 1,600 feet.
Oh my god.
Passing 1,500
What a
feet.
shot.
Passing 1,400 feet.
What a shot.
Passing 1,300 feet. Passing 1,200 feet. Passing 1,100 feet.
Whew.
Passing 1,000 feet.
Con.
Passing 900 feet.
We're not away yet.
Passing 800 feet.
Don't get overconfident. We did not evade that thing.
Passing
We're just on top of
700
it.
feet.
If we didn't have to
Passing
go
600
anywhere, I'd
feet.
stay back there, but we got to go this way to catch him. All right, it just verified the
Passing
freaking
500 feet.
Oh my gosh. Oh no! And then we got the cashing off our bow. Oh my gosh.
Con sonar regained contact on.
We got
Sierra
away.
1,
We got away.
0, 4, 7.
We got away.
Con
man.
sonar noisemaker bearing 0, 4, 3.
Yeah, all right. That Cresta 2 is toast. Man, how far away are these guys? 10,000 yards. Oof. What's our speed? 30 knots. So how long would it take to go 10,000 yards in 30 at 30 knots? So that's
Con,
what,
torpedo
300
room,
yards in
2-2
3 minutes, 100 yards a
ready.
minute. 10,000 of those is how many minutes? It's a while. Holy shit, that's a long time.
Con sonar noisemaker bearing 0, 3, 0.
He's right there trying to escape. Oh, he just got hit. Yeah, that didn't work out at all. Oh, and the helicopter's on the pad. Ha ha, we got him too. All right, so that solves that problem. Now we got to catch up to these guys. This Cashin can nail us. We got to be kind of careful here.
Come right to.
Once we sink the
1,
Cashin,
1,
I can use the
door,
harpoons
helm
on
aye.
these guys. Now the Aguma,
Con, helm, steady course.
I don't know how many harpoons that one takes. One harpoon may not be enough to sink it. Silverado was a Kevin Kline. Oh, it was Kevin Kline. With Kevin Kline. Oh, wow. I definitely did not see that movie. Wow. Yeah, bring me my brown pants. That's right, because we had quite the... It dropped the torpedo right on top of us. And this is not a fast submarine compared to the 688, but we managed to get away from it. Have a good one, Jay Miz. Thanks for coming by, man. I appreciate that. So, while we're waiting to catch up with these guys, I see a torpedo in front of us, by the way. Oh, jeez, it's coming right at us, too. That stinks. That's not good.
Come right to 200. Helm aye.
I want to evade to the south because it's better than evading to the north. Because these guys are headed southeast.
Passing
You know.
500 feet.
Con, helm, steady course.
Passing 600 feet. Passing 700 feet.
Am I still under
Passing
military
800
security
feet.
guidelines? What? Oh, I'm a
Passing
civilian,
900
100%. Yep.
Passing
I'm under
1,000
no
feet.
obligation to the military at all, except for
Passing
I'm in Fleet
1,100
Reserve,
feet.
which
Passing 1,200 feet.
that means if everybody else is
Passing
gone,
1,300
they'll
feet.
call me up. But I'm the last phone
Passing
number in that book.
1,400 feet.
Let me tell you what.
Passing 1,500 feet.
Yeah.
Passing 1,600 feet.
So I'm 100% civilian on the Fleet Reserve Recall group, organization, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. That's where they stick us old people. I can 420. I can, but it's not for me. I don't like it. I like vodka, which is ironic because that's associated with a Russian drink. But a little bit of, what's it called? Gluten-free vodka is very good. And that's all I drink now. That's it. And it's not very much either, and not very often. But when I do drink, it's gluten-free vodka mixed with like either a juice or something. You know, get a little silly. How far away is this guy going to be? Oh my God, this guy's definitely going to see us. We might want to slow down and shoot a decoy. I'm I'm going to let it play out. I'm going to let it ride. But we're only 2,000 yards away from that weapon. Is it really not going to see us? Because this will set a new benchmark as to how blind these weapons are. Excuse me. It should see out to about 3,500 yards, is what I've been seeing in the past. But maybe, wow. Yeah, he doesn't see me. How about that? Good stuff. The more you know.
Come left 2. 111. Helm I.
All right, so we're gonna get to where they were, and then do another search and attack. How many weapons do we have left?
Con, helm, steady
I have
course.
16 torpedoes and 4 targets. We're gonna get them. It's just gonna take a little bit. I'll be getting the new naval war. Yes, Billy. We already did a video on it. That video is on the Jive Turkey Live YouTube channel. It's the #1 video, the first video. And I talk about it. I went back, I was editing that video last night. I talked about that game for 45 minutes. It didn't feel like it was that long. But that's just me rambling about something I like to talk about. That's all. Sonar. Yeah, so we will definitely be playing it. It's going to be here on this channel. And so we got 3 games. We got Cold Waters, we got Sea Power, and we're going to have Modern Naval Warfare. It's going to have its own playlist. The way it's going to work, this is important. Tell this to your friends or anybody else that watches and you follow them on social media. The live streams of Modern Naval Warfare are going to be right here. Sonar and Steel. I'm going to chop those up into episodes and put those over on the Jive Turkey channel. So both channels will have them. Because some people don't know the other channel exists, even though I say it every stream. Yeah. Some people still don't get the message. Yeah. I blame you guys for that. I'm doing my part. I'm doing all the heavy lifting around here. YouTube is confusing. It is. I know. It's not as... Yeah. I just said it was your fault. I can't say it's not your fault. But it's your fault YouTube is confusing. Yes. There we go. That's what I mean. Officers can't be recalled until they die. I don't know about that. I guess it depends. Yeah, you know what? I bet you're right. Some of them. My enthusiasm was evident. Yeah, it came across. Which was intentional. I wasn't trying to hide my enthusiasm. It's not like I'm being like Eeyore going, here's another game. No, it's going to be good. We're almost to where they're going to be. Let's go ahead and compress a little bit of time. We know we dodged that weapon, so we're good. It's getting shallow where the bottom's coming up. Whoa, hold on there, Bubba. Let's go to, we're going to shoot, so let's go down to 5.
550 feet, dive high.
Yeah, so we can't go down to 2,000 feet anymore because now we're getting into this is the beginning of the continental slope is what it's called. So you got the abyssal plain, continental slope, up to a continental shelf, which is more of a drastic change. This slope is what leads to the shelf. And then the shelf goes all the way to the beach. But at some point, it will be almost like a cliff face. That's where the continent begins, because that's how tectonics work. Are we there yet? We are, actually. Okay, let's go ahead and slow down to 5 knots.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Lower enlisted have the individual ready reserve, which is 8 years. That's true. You served for 8 years and 4 days, so you have no obligation then, as far as I know, Vulcan Rider.
Con sonar regained contact.
If you didn't make,
on
well, in the
Sierra
Navy,
4,
if you don't make it the full 20 as an enlisted man, you do have the 8-year obligation, but you've already made it to say 15.
Sierra 6,
You're done.
bearing
I know a
0,
sonarman that
7,
quit
8.
at 16 years. He broke my heart.
Sonar regained contact on Sierra 2.
I asked him to
bearing
please
0,
don't
6,
quit.
3.
But he did.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 8, bearing 0, 9.
All right. Head 2/3.
Make turns for 1.
I don't need a
0,
range on the
9.
Cashin to shoot him. I
Maneuvering
just
aye.
need the bearing. Firing point procedures on Sierra 2, the Cashin, bearing 063.
Dive at
Run to enable is going to
550
be
feet, dive high.
2.9 kilometers, or 2.900 yards rather. System solution for Sierra 2 is... Hold on, let me get this done. Course unknown, speed unknown, range 6,500 yards, low confidence. Bearing 061. Shoot on generated bearing. Shoot tube 2.
Come left to 059. Helm I.
The hell? Oh, hit the wrong button. Haha.
Shoot tube
There we
2.
go.
Aye, sir.
Yeah, so yeah, if you only did 8 years, you've met your commitment. Yeah. I did 20 years and 30 days because they keep you to the end of the month. So I went to boot camp, and your first day in boot camp is the beginning of your service on the first of the month, and they would not let me go until it was the end of the month, and it was a 31-day month. I was like, you got me for an extra day, Navy. I was on terminal leave at the time, so I didn't care. Yeah, at the end. Oh, that's funny. I started my Navy career goofing off, answering a telephone on the quarterdeck for 8 months, and then I ended my Navy career goofing off on terminal leave on the beach with a little, a little umbrella in my drink. Yeah.
Shoot tube 1. Aye, sir.
That's our decoy. Torpedo evasion, because we know we're being shot at.
0 knots. Maneuvering I.
Passing 600 feet.
Con sonar lost contact.
Passing 700 feet. Passing 800 feet. Passing 900 feet. Passing 1,000 feet.
Con sonar noisemaker bearing 0.
That guy was close.
Passing 1,100 feet.
Holy smokes, that guy was close. Good Lord. I enabled that weapon early so I could evade. And just by sheer luck, he happened to be that close. He's right there. This is all skill, of course. Listen, man. I know it's better to be lucky than good, but why not be both, right? Yeah. If you want to be on my submarine, you got to be lucky. I'll take care of the rest. Yeah.
Con maneuvering, making turns.
Someone asked, do the Navy and Air Force have the same E4 Mafia? Yeah, for sure. We don't talk about the E4 Mafia, but I was a member as the E5 too. I might have been the leader as an E4, and then as an E5 because I got a promotion somehow. I wasn't responsible for that. Somebody else did that. Yeah. I think everybody else went to Captain's Best or something. I was the only one left. They're like, I guess we got to give to that guy. They're like, really? Wasn't he the one? They're like, yeah, that was him. Ah, yeah. They're like, do we have anybody checking on board? Is there a seaman recruit we can give this to? I ended up getting promoted. Oh, look at him sink. Yeah, I goofed up so often in my career. It's amazing I ever got promoted to anything. It's amazing I never got demoted. Oh my gosh, that's actually the real amazing part. I should have been demoted a couple times, you know. It's funny, for as much as people in some commands that didn't like me and kind of had the long knives out for me, that's true, that actually happened. There was also a lot of people that behind the scenes at those same commands that did like me could not make it apparent and protected me from the long knives. So we had both. I was a very polarizing sailor, apparently. I didn't know any of this until I retired. Yeah. I was like, whoa, wow. Well, thanks, you know. Thanks for saving my bacon from that. We had some people that were legitimately psychopathic about coming after me in terms of trying to write me up on report for disciplinary reasons, but I showed up to work every day early, did my job, said yes sir a lot, and made sure the maintenance and all the obligations were done. I didn't need to be told, right? And then all the administration on the back end of my career, I did all the administration. There was never a reason to get me in trouble. I was always doing my job. I was a model sailor that did not appear to be a model sailor at all. Yeah. Not at all. And I was just lucky that some people liked me. Because I definitely had people out to get me for sure. And that's not like paranoia or even a joke.
Passing 1,200
Because
feet.
they didn't try to hide that they were out for me.
Passing 1,100 feet.
On one command, it was the chief of the boat.
Passing 1,000
That man
feet.
could do whatever the hell he wants. He's like God on a
Passing
submarine.
900 feet. Passing 800 feet. Passing 700 feet.
Yeah, those were
Passing
wild
600
times.
feet.
Make turns for 10 knots.
All right, we're going to come up here to
Maneuvering
periscope
aye.
depth.
Passing 300 feet.
Probably a helicopter up here.
Con.
Passing 200 feet.
And we're going to shoot harpoons at these guys and sink them.
Con sonar regained contact on.
Make depth 4, 5 feet. Dive by.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 1. Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Let's see, Dredger said you had a platoon commander tell me to my
Con
face that he would
sonar
make sure I
regained
never got
contact
promoted.
on. Sierra
I
1,
can
0,
relate to
bearing
that for
2,
sure. I sure
5,
can.
5.
And it's a shame
Con,
that there's
torpedo
leaders
room,
like that in the
2-1 ready.
Navy. And I ran across a couple of them.
Con maneuvering, making turns.
And
for
unfortunately, I had to
5
work for them.
knots.
I was like, fuck, you know? Why? Why me? But hey, that's the way, that's life, right? It's what happens. All right, we're loading our last 2 missiles to shoot these chuckleheads. I'm assuming there's going to be a helicopter. We haven't really seen one yet.
Raise the radar mast. Con, dive at 4, 5 feet. Dive by.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
Oh, wow, he's too close.
Shoot tube 2. Aye, sir. Shoot tube 1. Aye, sir.
I'll put a torpedo on this one if he's that close.
Shoot tube 3. Aye, sir.
All right, we're going to
Lower the radar mast.
lower the radar mast. We're also going to sink out. I'm just going to ingest about 20,000 pounds. So I want to keep that wire. And we're going to slowly go deep just in case there is a helicopter. Oh, wow, he maneuvered. Did he see our radar or something? What happened?
Passing 100 feet.
Oh, there's your buddy.
Lost contact. Master 4. Last bearing 117. Contact breaking up.
That's interesting that he did that because his point defense gun was on the stern, but he also has one on the bow, but it didn't even shoot, so. Wow. Well, that's the end of that invasion fleet. This resupply
Passing
ship
200 feet.
is right here, but we can't see him anymore. All right. That weapon's gonna get him.
Passing 300
We're gonna
feet.
sink out a little bit.
Passing 400 feet. Passing 500 feet. Passing 600 feet.
Whoa. Okay. Aha. We want to see the explosions. So this is the supply ship that was going to supply all the ammo to those troops we got.
Con sonar lost contact.
And he's
Master
gone
8.
now.
Last bearing
Bye-bye.
106. Contact breaking up.
People telling sea stories in the chat. Some really sad ones too, man. I'm sorry that happened to you. I'm not ignoring you. I'm watching the story you're putting up there, and that sucks. So, I believe that's the end of the invasion fleet. And then, I want to see how much tonnage we got. That's quite a bit. Look at this. Holy cow. That's a lot. We got to go get some more missiles too. We're completely out of missiles. Norway stands. All right. The good thing about keeping Norway is we keep those MPA flights flying out of Norway, kind of giving us a little heads up on where all the submarines are, so we can either avoid them or engage them as we choose. And remember what I said about tactical advantage. The tactical advantage is the side that controls the engagement and the range rate. The rate at which you close or open. If you control those things, you have tactical advantage. we maintain an advantage of keeping tactical advantage by keeping Norway. It's all connected. All connected. So we got to go back and get some TLAMs for a TLAM mission. And that means that we're not doing that today. We're going to do that tomorrow. So we're going to wrap up the stream here because we're back in Belgium, baby. We're retaking Europe the way the old scrolls say in the ancient text. Let's head back to Holy Lock where we're going to get some TLAMs. And then we're going to see what our total tonnage is. And we're going to call it a week. There it is. We crossed over the threshold of 500,000 tons. Very good. 178 of that is other warships. We have almost 200,000 tons in merchants. But to be fair, it was counting those landing craft and supply ships as merchants. Technically not, okay? But it's just, that's kind of funny. So yeah, we'll wrap up here. The next scheduled stream is Wednesday. And it will be Cold Waters again. But you'll get your daily Cold Waters videos over on Jive Turkey Live. So make sure you go to Jive Turkey Live, subscribe over there every day. I try to schedule them around your lunch hour, so about 11 a.m. Eastern time. And, you know, as you guys go to lunch during the week, you'll be able to see the video if you want. That's kind of my thinking behind that. Yeah, we'll see you guys over there. So see you guys on Wednesday. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for everybody that gifted subs. You guys really gifted a lot of subs today. I do appreciate that, honestly. And congratulations to everybody that got them. And there was a lot of donations on YouTube. So I do appreciate that. And we'll see you guys Wednesday. Have a great one. If you're on our Discord, we have an option to add a game to our community server. So we have the 7 Days to Die community server that's up and running. And there's a second one that you guys are going to pick. I need a game from you guys in the Discord server. Tell me what game do you want to play. I'm going to put that 24/7. You can log in anytime and play your game all together with each other. It'll be fun. Okay. See you guys next time. Have a great one. Bye. 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 Look at that thumbnail. I'm like this. This is a map. And I'm pretty sure that's Europe. But don't hang my hat on it. That's what I'm saying in that photo.